Hello everyone and welcome back to 50 Plus a Luxury Style. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Today we're going to talk about my February favorites, and I know I'm a little bit behind, but I really wanted to go ahead and let you know what I have been loving. Again, it will be a quick video because I am going to be off to a Miami Heat game to go see my favorite player, which is, of course, Dwayne Wade. Love Dwayne. And you know, it's supposed to be his last season, so I am excited to go see him. Okay, back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Isabel. Thank you for clicking on. If you enjoy the video, I hope you will go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. So, getting back to our February favorites, some of you may know that I really traveled 2 weeks out of the 4 weeks in February. So I was really out of the house for half of the month. As I was looking at my favorites, there were a lot of things that were really travel related, but I decided to just kind of move those aside and kind of focus on what I really used, travel or not. And maybe I'll just do a travel essential video and focus on the things that I generally always use for travel. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the makeup category, and we're going to start with this right here, and this is the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Face Brush. This is a really good brush. I actually purchased it a few years ago and really never used it. I really was not comfortable using brushes to apply foundation, but I started using it actually about 4 months ago, and I have really been loving it. It is dirty because I did use it, even though all I have right now on my face is foundation. This is a great brush. It is a little bit pricey. It is synthetic brushes. And the other great thing about this, and forgive the handle, but what is good about this also is that it's a little bit shorter, so it's really good for travel. But overall, a terrific everyday foundation brush, and I really love it. So next up is the Mer Soft Fluid Foundation, and I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I do love it. As you can see, this one is really done. There is no way to get anything more out of here, and I have gone ahead and started using this one, which is not in the shade that I prefer. My shade is Neutral 22. This is another one. It's not as great, and it is the one that I am wearing now, but I really never was able to exchange it at Sephora, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. But I have been loving this foundation. I think it just goes on beautifully. It gives you that, you know, smooth coverage, but looks very natural, and I am really loving this foundation. I don't think that it sinks into my lines or my wrinkles. So again, I think that for my age group, the 50s, I think this is a wonderful foundation. Okay, next up is this little cute pot right here, and this is the Vaseline Lip Therapy. This particular one was a limited edition, no longer available. It's called the Pink Bubbly, and I have used quite a lot of it. As you can see, it's really on my lips right now, and I found this to be a lifesaver for the week I was in Montreal and the week that I was in Seattle. It was extremely cold, and my lips chap very easily. This goes on very smoothly. It is not sticky. It has a very light scent, and it's really good. I did get this on Amazon. I looked on there. I will link some below. They do have a limited edition that they put out for February, which I think was roses or something like that. And they also have a 4-pack with their regular ones. So I think this is great. It's a small little pot, fits in almost any bag or any mini pochette that you may have, and it's just been wonderful for my lips. Okay, and rounding up my everyday or makeup category is this right here, and this is the Living proof dry shampoo. It's called the Perfect Hair Day. And I have to say that I am not a fan of dry shampoos. I just don't like them. I've never really purchased a lot of different brands. I tried a couple, but I just feel like it's a waste of time. They just really leave your hair with all this white powder, and it just doesn't look natural or clean as far as I am concerned. This one right here, I think I received as an extra when I bought the Living Proof shampoo and conditioner in the Nordstrom's anniversary sale last year. And I've actually had an opportunity to use it, and I like it. Surprisingly enough, it doesn't leave your hair all white, and it actually makes your hair look like if it's clean. I have used it in desperation on a few work days where I really was lazy and did not wash my hair the night before, and then just don't have the time in the morning. My hair doesn't get overly greasy. I can't really say that. When it gets a little, it's going to be right up here. So all this part here is going to look okay. It's just right here. And so I'll go ahead and just spray some of this. Just kind of do this and spray it in there, and it actually makes a difference, lets me get through that day and come home and wash my hair at night. So if you're someone that likes dry shampoos, this is one that I would surely recommend. All right, and moving on to clothing, shoes, bags, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this beautiful Burberry scarf. And I don't remember if I did an unboxing on this particular item. If I did, I'll link it up below. I don't remember, but it's got the traditional plaid kind of check in the front. And then what's really cool about it is that the other side does not have the same pattern. It's got this beautiful kind of gold flecked color on the back. So it's kind of like a beigey gold with all these gold flecks, and I don't know if that's coming through on there, but it's really, really nice. It was terrific. It's a really nice size, and I used it quite a lot, both in Montreal and in Seattle, and I actually had an opportunity to wear it on both sides. So if I had a lot of black going on, I would use this side. If I had some beiges and just browns going on, I would use this side. So it was really, really wonderful. Actually, very happy that I actually purchased this, which I wasn't sure if I really wanted to. Obviously, I'm not going to use it in South Florida, but anytime that I travel to the cold weather, these are really, really essential. And I got this from an Instagram seller that I have purchased from before, and she is absolutely wonderful. And I will go ahead and insert her name here, and I'll put her name also in the description box below. But this gorgeous Burberry scarf was just terrific. So the next thing I'm going to show you are this pair of boots. And these are very, very old, but I did want to talk about them because these are from Landsend. And as you know, in South Florida, we really do not use this. I purchased this years ago. I want to say 10 or 12 years ago, because we were going on a skiing trip with the kids who were small back then to North Carolina. So I knew that it wasn't like we weren't going to Lake Tahoe, we weren't going to Nevada, we were just going to North Carolina where, you know, it snows, but it's a lot of man-made snow. So I bought these way back when, and thank goodness that I had them, because I took these with me to Montreal where there was a huge, huge snowstorm. And I ended up wearing these every single day into work because they kept my feet very, very warm. As you can see, they are lined inside with this really, really soft and fluffy material. I don't even want to show you the bottoms. They're pretty gross, but see the bottoms right there? They help you so that you don't slip and fall. And they're just overall very, very comfortable. When I got to Seattle, it was the same thing. Seattle had had the biggest snow they've had in I don't know since when, and there was sleet. So I ended up wearing these almost every single day. Now, Landsend does not have these exact ones, but they've got very similar ones, great price points. I'm gonna go ahead and link that below. And if you go in through Ebates to Landsend, you can also get cash back. I love Landsend, And if you're interested in, you know, kind of seeing what I have from Landsend, I'll be happy to do a video on that. It's a really, really great company, and they have really cute things. So I got these at Landsend. Now, I know a lot of you are probably going, what about Uggs? And you know what? I don't have a pair of Uggs. I don't have a pair of Uggs. Well, actually, we will have an unboxing coming up. This is not big deal, but I did place an order from my Teresa and from Reese. So we will have an unboxing, and I will have something to show you, and I actually want to link them because I got them on sale. But I don't have time to go over them now. What I used was the Landsend Boots, and I love them, and I do highly recommend them. And for the last clothing, it's going to be this beautiful blazer from Veronica Beard. Some of you, if you watched my Nordstrom anniversary sale haul, or one of the few that I did, because I did purchase a lot, and I may link it up here. I did purchase this Veronica blazer from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. I was a little bit apprehensive because of the price point. However, I've got to say, one of the better decisions I've made. I have really put this into use. I've used it with a dickie. Certainly Montreal, Seattle, any trip that I go on where it's anywhere, you know, that's going to be a little cold, I have been able to use this. I've taken the dickie off, and I've used it in South Florida when I have, you know, meetings at work that require a little bit more dressy, or if we've actually hit the 60s, which we have a couple of days. So I've really gotten my wear out of this, and I've just paired it with burgundy slacks, black slacks, just different accessories, as you can see, and it's just beautiful. The quality is there, it fits beautifully, and I'm really happy. So definitely, this has been super worn in February. Very happy with this, and I really recommend. Okay, and now on to the last items on February favorites, the two bags that I used the absolute most due to the fact that I was traveling, and this is the first one, and this is the Chanel Walk, or the wallet on a chain, and this is the So Black, which is gorgeous and just very good for travel. You can just use it crossbody with your essentials and your passport right on you, or if you want, you can put it inside of your personal item if you're using like a Neverfull or a Longchamp Le Pliage. So it is a great little bag for travel, and for sure this will be included in my travel essentials. So this was definitely a favorite. And the second bag is this one right here, and this is the Longchamp Le Pliage bag. And here it is, and this really is the bag that I used for travel. I used it for work. It is amazing. You don't have to worry about water. You don't have to worry about the snow. You don't have to worry about the elements, because this is nylon, so nothing is going to happen to it. It has a zipper, and then these are leather handles that are extremely comfortable. Really, you have a lot of room here, so it is a terrific bag for travel, and this rounds up the end of the favorites for the month of February. That being said, thank you very much for joining me. I am off. I have to finish getting ready for the game, but I will see you tomorrow, so have a wonderful day. Bye.